You think you're strong. You've worked hard, trained hard and achieved success. But what happens when everything you've built is stripped away in a single day? When your strength, money or status mean nothing? That moment is coming for every man, including you. And this video is about the test that no man prepares you for, the test of the Exiled King. Let's just go back a little bit. I'm in my mid-20s. I've been training for about 13 years, boxing, kickboxing, JKD, Tai Chi, full contact karate. Back then I was sparring about 8 hours a day with my clients. And then on top of that, training 4 hours myself. Yet in 1 year I was attacked twice, once in a park and then once late at night in an alleyway. Both times my training kicked in and it saved me. Then it happened, but in a place where I really least expected it. It was in my gym, my safe place, and I was ambushed verbally by a so-called martial arts instructor. I froze. Not because I was scared of him, because I wasn't, but I didn't want to get banned for doing what my instincts wanted. I wanted to give him a much-deserved slap into next week. And that's when I realised the truth. You can be strong, but you must have a strategy for life's ambushes. You need tactical thinking, emotional control, and the wisdom to know when not to fight, when to wait. I've seen men comment, "I'm strong, I've got this." Are you sure? Are you really prepared for the day when your strength won't save you? When life changes the rules without telling you? I thought I was prepared and I wasn't. And that's when I realised this isn't just my story, it's an ancient pattern. It's the story of the Exiled King. Look at Gladiator. Yeah, I know it's fiction, but it's also based on an eternal truth. Maximus had it all: loyalty, power, skill, respect. And in a single night, he was betrayed. His family were murdered. He was enslaved. They tried to kill him. And this is the Exiled King, the man who is forced to survive when everything he relies on is gone. He can't fight back immediately. He must endure, adapt, bide his time, and eventually reclaim the power on his own terms. So those of you out there who feel you're too strong, that it won't happen to you, you think this is just a movie. In 2016, Donald Trump was probably the most powerful man on the planet. He'd led his first term as the President of the United States. But in 2021, he lost the election. Many thought he was going to easily win. In an instant, he's blindsided, he's betrayed by his allies, he's exiled by the establishment and the media, and they launch attack after attack on him through lawfare. My point isn't political here. My point is that every man needs to learn, even the most powerful can be stripped of everything. He could not fight back in a normal, conventional way. At every turn they were closing in, threatening his home, his businesses, his family. Just like Maximus, he had to adapt, rebuild his base, stay in the arena, and wait for the right time to rise again. Your exile might not be as political or as dramatic. It could be the fact your wife's just walked out on you after you discovered she's having an affair. It might be a business partner stealing your company from underneath you, a friend who's betrayed a confidence. A freak accident leaves you broken in a hospital bed for months or with life-changing injuries. The unexpected death of someone close. Every man will face the ambush at some point. The question is, will you be ready? So what did Maximus do? What did Trump do? They actually both followed the same pattern. The first thing they did was they accepted it. Maximus accepted he was no longer a general. He became a gladiator. Trump accepted he was out of office. He became a global influencer. They both adapted. Maximus learned the brutal rules of the arena fast. Trump shifted battlegrounds and dominated social media outside the normal system. They built alliances. Maximus formed powerful bonds with the other gladiators. Trump built new loyal bases across alternative media and grassroots movements. Both of them had a purpose. Maximus fought not just for revenge, but for the restoration of Rome. Trump stayed focused on his outsider mission, America first. And the last thing was patience. Maximus waited, he positioned, and he struck only when the time was right. Trump absorbed endless attacks, stayed in the game, knowing the opportunity would eventually come. Maximus didn't whine. Trump didn't crumble. Both accepted their exiles. They adapted, they built alliances, stayed true to their purpose, and waited for the right moment to strike. Now, the Exiled King is eternal. Trump is just one example. He's not the example. Any modern ruler, business leader, athlete or anybody at the top of their game can and will be tested. Their power taken, and their survival depends on how they respond to that and how they show up. That's the beginning of the code. We're only beginning to scratch on the surface of this. I'll circle back to this in a future video, and I'll show you how to prepare yourself for when your ambush comes. If you don't want to be the man who gets blindsided and never recovers, stay tuned.